What's going on, guys? My name is Mateo. Thanks for watching this video, and let's just get right into the portfolio review. This one's going to be a little different, still a portfolio review, but I'm just going to start recording my Robinhood on my phone, screen recording, and I'm going to show you guys on the screen. So now you guys should be able to see it somewhere on the screen. I hope that I'm able to edit that in. My phone is actually so bright in the camera. That's actually pretty cool. It's not that bright in real life. I can see what's on the screen. You guys can too on actually the side of your screen. Let's just get into it. So I'm down a lot from where I was before. Like Bull, I had used Bull to get back to where I was, or at least halfway back to where I was before I lost. And then I just invested at what seems to be like the top of the market, and it just kind of sucks because I didn't do anything wrong. Like, these aren't losses yet. There was one, a leveraged CoreWeave fund. I bought CoreWeave, a leveraged CoreWeave fund, CWVX, and then CoreWeave started going down. So I actually did lose like 20% of what I invested in there. So that is a realized. But I do want you guys, while looking at this chart, to realize that this is not like, these are not locked in. These are just investments I made that just went down when I made them, and I haven't sold them. And I don't plan on selling them. I actually want to start building my portfolio for real now. We're 6 months in, and I'm still down all time. Pretty embarrassing, honestly, but this is my journey and for me to look back at. So hopefully, once I make it, I'll be able to see, like, yeah, 6 months in, I was being a goofball. You know, 2 years down the line, I hope I can look back on this and be like, yeah, that guy's an idiot. Yeah, let's just go through. I started my daily buys in crypto. Like, that also sucks because I'll show you right now. I did make money on crypto. I invested, like, right into, like, I don't know, what do you want to call it? A bull run? I don't know. And then it just started going down. So I did make money. I can't be mad at it, but everything is down. 12%, 12%, 12%, 10%, 9%, 14%. Like, it's bad. I'm not going to read all these numbers because you guys can see them just as much as I can. Stocks and ETFs, like I said, same thing. I bought them at what seemed to be the top, and they just started going down. But we also have to keep in mind today is tariff day, right? April 2nd was the OG tariff day, but then Trump kept pushing it back, and now today is tariff day. So, gotta keep that in mind. And then also, yesterday was earnings for something. So, my portfolio is very MSTR heavy now. I kind of was, I don't know what you want to call it, like brainwashed, indoctrinated into the MSTR, like, cult? I mean, it is kind of cult-like. I kind of believe in it. I like the idea of what they're doing. How the amount of Bitcoin I'll have per share is going to grow over time. To me, that sounds good, and that's why I'm investing in MSTY, MST, and actually MSTR itself. Because I do see a future in this. I do think, not that Bitcoin will be the only currency in the world, but it's just, I do see it gaining value. And I want to capitalize on that right now. Like, if it's going to gain value, I should be in it now. Is what I'm saying. I am really MSTR heavy, though. Like, it is over 50% of my portfolio. 37% in MST, which is actually leveraged 1.5 to 2 times leverage on MSTR. So that's actually, like, really crazy. That's 37% of my portfolio is leveraged MSTR. MSTR itself is already volatile. Or, like, used to be. That's why MSTY has kind of fallen off recently in terms of payments, is because the IV has gone down. But, I mean, IV, whatever, I'm not going to get into it. But that's kind of crazy that that's 37% of my portfolio. But then when you combine that with Misty, plus 10%, so we're at 47%. 47% of my portfolio. And then MSTR, probably not 4%. So 51% of my portfolio is directly tied to MSTR. And that also means that, I mean, MSTR is not tied, but it does move up and down with Bitcoin as well. So, I mean, if Bitcoin crashes to $60,000, you guys can bet your bottom dollar I'm in a margin call. I don't want to be in a margin call, and I hope that doesn't happen, but, like, yeah. So, I'm doing some pretty bad things right now, in terms of risk. I guess that's a common theme with this channel. I don't really learn my lesson. I mean, actually, honestly, no, I have learned my lesson, though, because I don't want to lose like I did last time again. Like, when we go up here, around here, I was feeling like I was on top of the world. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. And then once I got here, I realized, all right, like I gotta change something, and I did. And I did not use options to get back to where I was. I used shares of Bull, and I did get back to where I was. And I mean, I'm just going in circles now, but I invested at the top, and now it's down. I'm not worried about where I'm at. The only thing I'm a little scared of is the margin call, because I'm using a lot of margin. My buffer's like only 10% too, so like I have a couple, like I can throw in money to try to prevent myself from getting a margin call, but like if it were to really drop, I would be in trouble. So that's the thing I'm scared of most right now. But I think I've learned my lesson about options and like all around silliness. I won't say I'm not being silly right now, because I am with MST and the amount of margin I'm using, but the silliness is trending downwards. Let's say that. I mean, sure, we can have spikes of silliness over time and stuff, but over time it's slowly going down. Yeah, I just, by the way, these are not like daily returns. These are like returns all time. So like I'm down 20.33% on Coney, because like this is what really hurts, right? Well, like I said, like I did the worst possible timing I could. It was going up and up and up, and I was like, all right, Coney found its spot, like ULTY did. If you guys don't know, like these funds were kind of just on a steady decline, and then April 2nd was like what seemed to be the bottom. Let's see, what is this, April 2nd? Yeah, just about April 9th, or I guess maybe it was April 8th. But these funds kind of started to like, they figured out what was going on. And so I was thinking, like, not that they would start to go up in price once I bought them, but like they figured it out, and I bought right here. I bought at $10 something, I don't remember what, and then it just started going down. And now my average cost is 99. I tried to average down, but I don't want to use more margin to do so. So now I'm just kind of stopped down 20% because I didn't wait 2 days to invest in it. Like, that sucks, but what can I do? I don't know if there's much more to show you guys on here. Yeah, I don't think so. So let's just get into Snowball. So now we're here in Snowball, and my shirt has changed because I recorded the Snowball part over and over again. It seems once I get to Snowball, like my brain kind of flies out the window, because I just recorded and edited the last part. Like, it's put together, my phone's on the left side. I can say that with confidence because, like I said, I just edited it. It's on the left side, but I was gonna match my previous Snowball recording to it, and it just doesn't work because I'm an idiot. I just ramble about nothing, and it's bad. I do what I'm doing now, but for the entire thing. Like, we're 40 seconds in, and I'm still talking about it, so I'm gonna stop. So if you guys don't remember, my original goal was $100 a week or $5,200 a year. We are beyond that goal now. We are at $7,244 in projected annual income from now until next August. So that's not for the rest of the year. That's it from now, and then like a year out from now. We can't really trust this number though, because it just keeps growing because I just keep adding more money. So we'll never really, like, it is not really, the number is not lying, but it just doesn't mean anything really, because it's gonna change by the time, like in a month from now, it's not gonna be the same number. So it doesn't mean anything. If we look at 2026, oh, not 2026, I want to be, yeah, 2025. This is a more accurate number of 2025 because, well, it's still gonna change because I'm still gonna add money this month and it's gonna be different, but it's more accurate because some of these are locked in. Like, we've already done half the year, so it can only change half as much, I guess is a good way to put it. But something I wanted to bring to you guys' attention is if you look at the purple of the paid, and I could also honestly just do this because, yeah, so far we haven't had a month that didn't exceed the last month. So March is bigger than February. April received more dividends than March. I'm sorry, I should say that. May received more than we did in April. June we received more than we did in May, and July we received more than we did in June. So it looks like we're doing good. Our portfolio value, we can't really say the same, so that's not too hot, unfortunately. But I do think this trend will stop in October. That's my honest truth there. I have a prediction that September dividends will be bigger than October. I don't have any reason to believe that. That's just honestly a gut feeling. What do you guys think? Don't comment. I won't tell you guys to comment. You can comment if you want, but like I said, I'm not a YouTuber. I will not ask for your like, your subscription, or your comment because I'm not a YouTuber. It doesn't do anything for me. I'll read it though. I will, and I'll probably respond. I'm done. I don't think I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. For the most part. No, I am done for the most part. Yeah, I don't know, like, this, I tried to pause and think of what else I can show you guys. I think I just did, like, I did. I don't know what else I could possibly show you. I showed you my returns on mobile. I could show you them on here, but honestly, it's a cluttered page, and I tend to just start reading them all out, which I don't need to do. I'll switch over to it so that if you guys want to see it, like, you will be able, like, you'll see the total profit and whatnot. I'm not going to read these, and I'm going to end the video here. If you guys want to pause and look at these, you can do that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Maybe. And, yeah, I mean, stay safe. I hope your portfolio is doing better than mine. And, yeah, thanks for watching.